What do you like about meeting a bunch of big geeks, like in this kind of events? Do you feel comfortable being with people who are a fan of fantasy, sci-fi, and so on?
Yeah, I've come to quite a bit of these Comic-Cons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comic conventions,
Yeah.
comic festivals,
Okay.
pop culture
Yeah.
phenomenons.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been coming to them as a fan since like 1990s. Yeah.
Okay.
As like a little youngster.
Okay.
You know, dressing up like Luke Skywalker or something. And then as time went on, I became like a guest as opposed to an attendee.
So what's your feeling about it?
Love it.
Yeah.
It's the way of life. Yeah, very used to it. I like signing autographs for people and seeing all the costumes, and yeah, it's cool.
In France, in general, the cultural industry prefers to put each artistic discipline in a very clearly defined box. Yeah. For example, that's not that common to play in a film when you've first been trained in theater as an actor. So in your case, would you say it has been an asset for your career to practice different disciplines, to start with theater, then musical, then voiceover acting, and so on? Was that an asset? What's your opinion about that?
I jumped on board to whatever was available to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So as a kid, I would be watching Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Looney Tunes, and that's what inspired me to get into it.
Okay.
To do all the different voices, and then to see Mel Blanc. Mm-hmm. Mel Blanc is one guy, and he did all those voices. Mm-hmm. That to me was a huge inspiration. I was like, I want to do all those voices. I want to be like Mel Blanc. So if I was able to, suddenly the doors opened up and they were like, come, be a voiceover person. That I think I would have jumped on board with that. But what was available to me was school plays and musicals and improv. And I would make little movies and I would record myself, you know, doing radio plays and doing a bunch of different voices. And so theater got me to television and film. And then I was eventually able to start doing voiceover, which is what my first love was. So it was like a big circle.
Did that bring you concrete tools to help you play in movies and?
Right. So theater. Yeah. I mean, the order that my career has gone in, I wouldn't change it at all. Because theater gave me the foundation for basically everything. How to memorize lines, how to rehearse, staging. Like once you understand staging on a stage, you can understand what works inside the lens, and character building, endurance. You gotta be pretty tough to do 8 shows a week, 2 on Saturday.
Yeah. Understand that.
It's a lot, and so you take that kind of endurance, you bring that to film, which is another kind of endurance, but having had that foundation in theater, it helped me with the kind of hours and the kind of repetition and everything that comes with film.
Thank you. We work in the cinema industry, the little team over there, and sometimes that's quite hard because to jump from a discipline to another, because sometimes the directors are afraid we're not able to play in movies or to adapt.
It's hard. You can't do everything, you know. like when I'm on a set and I'm doing a comedy, for instance, I still need an audience. So I'll use the guy behind the camera as my mini audience. And if he's laughing, trying to hold it back, I know we're doing good. And it's just a smaller little theater. That's it.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was curious about that. You wrote and directed Elephant in the Room, a play inspired by Ionesco rhinoceros. I'm personally so fond of The Lesson. I don't know if you read it. The Lesson by Ionesco.
The Lesson, yeah.
Like horrible and so fun.
Yeah.
And so what?
Yeah, he's amazing there.
Yeah.
As a writer, yeah.
Yeah. Really.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did Rhinoceros in high school.
Okay.
And I played Jean, which is the Zero Mastel part. And that was a huge lesson. I was like, oh, I want to play parts like this forever. Yeah. And the play hit me the political message, which was about the rise of fascism. When and then I thought that with just a couple tweaks, you could make it sort of a modern version of it. And when 9/11 happened and we started going to war, I thought, this is an interesting time to do this play. Yeah. That's it.
And so, yeah, I hear political thoughts. That's very interesting, like in a comic genre, how you can translate a message. That's very interesting and very impactful, in fact.
Yeah, with comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through comedy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little sugar with the medicine. And it's more impactful, you know, you're laughing, and then suddenly. Yeah.
And what are you particularly fond of, passionate about in the absurd?
In the absurd,
yeah.
It's silly. That is like what I do as an actor, what we do as actors. Do you act?
Yeah.
Yeah, we act every day, even if we're not actors. Like you wear a different mask with different people in your life. And what I get paid, you know, a significant amount of money to do is basically what I was doing when I was a kid. The floor, it's lava. You know, we gotta get up, you know, we gotta get from here to there. You know, it's like the same damn thing. They're just a lot more money and special effects. And so the art of play, the absurdity, the silliness, holding on to that is probably the most important thing. Because at the end of the day, yes, you know, we're doing a serious drama, but it's supposed to be fun. You know, we're here playing. And if you lose track of that, it gets too serious, then you're not doing it right.
I have other questions, but I guess that it's time, so...
The time has come for us to go. It was nice.
Was it?
But so you know, I have to leave. I'm sorry to say it, but this was fun. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That was super interesting and nice, really.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci à vous.